open. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be very fun for a red team. So I guess my summary of this map, my impressions of this map before I've done any scrims, so take my advice with a grain of salt, is blue team actually have quite a good chance on this map. Red team are actually kind of screwed, which is a bit sad. Blue, it's probably better to push A point first, because B point doesn't reward you with that bigger of a advantage, as you can see there. A point also looks much safer to hold, so thus it's going to be harder. So I don't know, maybe you send a scout and a soldier to B, or a scout and an NG to B, to just see if anyone's there to get a free cap, but otherwise push your team through A in order to cap this area. Sentry, that looks like a good sentry spot there. Otherwise, you're probably going to expect a sentry around this area with the teleporter around here. That way, they can have their team mainly around here on red team and just push people. If people are needed on A, push people there. People on B, push there. So you just hold around this area. This is also pretty safe here. There's a lot of sniper sightlines here. This looks like a really good sniper sightline for red team. So maybe have your sniper here and your soldier here and your NG there watching. Look out for this area here. There's going to be spies around here, which kind of counters the sniper spot here. So look out for the spies here. It's also kind of dangerous to send out your pyro. If someone calls out a spy around there, pyro can't just walk around here and burn. There's a high amount of chance he's going to get shot. Back around here, when your blue team are assaulting A point, you have this high up area here, which is pretty safe to come from, because you can kind of think about your solutions here. You can have your heavy around here just to kind of watch so your team doesn't get bombed. There's this pack around here, which means that if you're on red team, you could probably forward hold this area if you push people out, get a soldier up here and take this pack and sort of camp this area. If there's a sniper on red team in that spot I talked about, they can push up. You can come from here with a sniper exchange here, and then after you've gotten past this area, there's this nice safe wall here to protect yourself, and a nice safe wall here, in which you can get to this place here, where you can assault the sentry from there, and push up here. If there is a sentry over there, it doesn't actually have enough reach to over here, unless he's using Wrangler. So this place looks like the best place to push from in order to get onto this point. Look out for this point here, because it's all on low ground, so you're going to get hit by a lot of spam. You can't protect from the sentry using this as cover. So it looks like A is going to be where the actual action happens. You want to probably allocate a lot of people on defense to protecting A, because they can send people along there. This looks like it's going to have a lot of sniper exchange going on, so look out for having snipers. So I recommend having a lot of your defense on A. Let's go to B. There's this little connector here, much like in the drop down in Steel, or in the little connector area in Gravel Pit. There's this under bit area here. Blue team comes from this drop down here, in this area here, down here. There's this nice little pack here when you push out, but it's all on low ground, so you could get spammed out here. If you're defense and you're holding here, you'll probably want the sentry around here. This looks like the best spot, because as soon as people come towards that pack, they get shot at, and people come around here get shot at. They can take out the gun if they're standing around here, but that also means that your team's demo man can spam out here really easily, and it'll just hit everybody coming around that staircase. This pack is a death trap. As soon as you walk towards this pack, you can get shot by the sniper from there and from there. So as soon as you get that pack, a sniper can be crouched over there, which a spy can't get to, so you can just have a sniper of cozy camper watching. As soon as you go to pick up the ammo pack, you're dead. So you don't want your engineer here, you don't want anyone here. This is more for the benefit of blue team. This area looks kind of like the safest spot for red team to hold this area, which links back into holding this connecting area here. And there's also this pack down here. This underneath area looks like it might be worth setting up on. I had two ideas for sentries in this area. One could be a sentry here, which I'm not really too sure about. It's more of a passive sentry. It stops people from just pushing straight under and catching you guys off around this area. But most likely you always want your dispenser around this area. So when you have your demo and your heavy lightly holding this point, they can have ammo here, while the engineer can sort of set up around here, use this pack for the rollout, and set up here. And look out for this area here, because this area is dangerous. You on attack, you want to take this area as quick as possible with your soldier, most likely, so you can take this area. And when you have the enemy team in this area, with this pack over there, that pack becomes dangerous, because all the way over here you have a little sightline here that's really free. Like if you're a sniper, you can just aim down here and get free picks. You can just go fishing, so that's free. And then, so B isn't very safe, too much to defend. You want to put a light hold in it. You most likely want to have your defense here, as I said, have your teleporter, your dispenser here, maybe your sentry like round about this area, so it shoots people coming through there, but doesn't immediately get shot from this long sight line here. So this is going to be a very light hold. You want your sentry watching the people so that they can just move around this area really quickly. And then when you back up to last, you've got this nonsense to deal with. And yeah. So you want to, when you're on attack, build a gun here so that anyone coming out of any of these doors gets fucked. Anyone trying to get onto this point to block it gets fucked. And you can just move everyone onto this point unless you're a demo man and you fall to your death. But anyone with 100% speed or higher can jump onto the point. Heavies and demos can't really get on the point. Demos and soldiers can just jump on it. So everyone can get on the point except a heavy. But you could probably just go on the point and build a teleporter. It takes a long time to cap last point. It takes about the same as every other point. Every other point takes about maybe the same time as it takes to cap A on the gravel pit, like that kind of length. Maybe a little bit longer, but it's hard to tell because I only capped it with like one person. But yeah, so my analysis of this map so far is put all your defense on A, put a roaming sort of defense behind A and B in that connecting area. Give up B, put like a bit of light defense on it. As soon as you lose 1 point, they can immediately cap C, and blue are like favored towards capping C. So just as soon as you lose B, still try and retain A. It doesn't really matter at that point because they can cap C and win. So as soon as you lose 1 point, you maybe just want to back up to last, but you want to hold this area. This area is very important. So hopefully this has been useful. I'm probably just going to edit out all the me running around looking and staring at things and just take this summary that I've done and upload that to YouTube because that'll be way easier on the ears. But thank you for watching that.